are now tuned in
to another episode of
Cthulhu Caverns, where we talk about whatever the fuck we please. Like and subscribe. Smoke weed every day.
Esoteric available on all platforms.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between? How the fuck y'all doing tonight? Well, there's nobody in here just yet. Oh, there is. Instantaneously. Dude, whoever that is, comment, please. Mr. or Mrs. Concurrent Viewer, as soon as I go live. That's nuts. I love it. Anyway, so let me share this out right quick, and we're gonna get into a couple of things. You know, I got a couple of things to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about is either what? What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck just happened there. What the fuck? I don't get it. I don't know what the hell just happened. This shit's been giving me so many fucking problems lately. I ordered something else to go in here to make my shit stronger, but they have not sent it yet, and I'm really getting irritated. I wish there was a way to check my latency. Shouldn't be a problem. I don't understand what's going on. Alright, it should be back up and running to good. But it just, on my screen, it flashed and it looked like it started over. So hopefully everything's good. Let me know if there's any interruption for y'all. But like I said, I gotta share this out a little bit so we ain't sitting in here all lonely. But I do got something to blaze. I got something for ya. Now check this out. This is my solo on our new album, but this shit, I feel like it makes a lot of sense to play this today for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here while I share this out.
From the ghetto where we fight from the bottom, where the government take us out, they got us right where they want them. They tell us lies on the radio, media, propaganda. When we make our problems known, all it do is cause them laugh. The dog is backwards. I don't understand the times you live in it. Everyone got a voice unless you got a different opinion. The ones who write the rules never been on these streets. People getting deplatformed over free speech. I see the snakes in disguise, face your demise. You embrace it aside, communism, hatred is fine. I see you fucking media lie to our faces, try to be racist on a subtle tip. Y'all not complaining, neither am I. I'm just laughing and rolling the doobie. You grossly consuming people socially because of they rolling the movie. Slowly reducing the sleep we never gonna wake from. We all fucked, that was the plan from day one. They plot a scheme on me, I see them watching me. I see them watching me, I see them watching me. 24 hours under surveillance constantly. I see them watching me, I see them watching me. I don't know what I've done, but now I'm holding my gun. You come against me and I'm throwing it up. Target my enemy territory and blowing it up. No longer free to be me, we taking over, what's up? 2020 was fucked, so much division, different years, same problems, they sow the seeds of sedition. Citizens still in prison in their homes, it's a deficit. Can't post about it cause social media censorship. Racist cops enabled to go with murder mode. Politicians causing genocide inside of nursing homes. First control, second peace, rest in peace, small business. In the end they just show us how much the law is twisted. Now we going back to war, who do we kill? In the pandemic, jobs going overseas still. It still don't matter. Democratic, Republican, somehow we still suffering from political punishment. Just remember the lies they tell you are dangerous, claiming they trying to show you the light. They only anglerfish, autocrats running America just in search of profit. They treat us like we're the consumer when we're the product. They plot a scheme on me, I see them watching me. I see them watching me, I see them watching me. 24 hours under surveillance constantly. I see them watching me, I see them watching me. I don't know what I've done, but now I'm holding my gun. You come against me and I'm throwing it up. Target my enemy territory and blowing it up. No longer free to be me, we taking over, what's up?
Yeah, so if you lived in this country for the last 10 years, you should be relating a little bit to that song. But the first thing I want to get across, and if it interests you, I'd like you to hit the comments. But I'm curious, who do y'all got? Mike Tyson or Evander Holyfield? I know that's a really hard one, but listen. Mike Tyson hits like a fucking beast, but if you go back and look at the last 2 fights, obviously, where he bit his ear off, he lost, but he also got wobbled, almost completely knocked out. In their second fight, he was not able to stand up straight. And he's still looking good, too. He's looking just as good as Mike, so who knows what happens. Yo, what up, though? Gert baby in the building. Gert Town Kennels, what's up? Anyways, I'm gonna put my money where my mouth is. I'm open to all bets, man. But I'm telling you, bro, I think Mike Tyson gonna floor him, bro. I really hope he does. That'd be awesome for my ego. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nah, I really fuck with Mike Tyson really heavy. I like who he's become. You know what I'm saying? He used to be a savage, but now he's like a calm warrior savage. I don't know. I just fuck with him. His vibes are right. And he's doing these fights for all the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? He don't want that money. He's just trying to get that shit on. Oh, yeah. Gert said, Mike, I'm telling you, man, Evander Holyfield's got them hands, but I don't think he's going to win this time. I think Mike's going to give it to him. You know what I'm saying? And the other thing I guess I really want to get some bets on is Godzilla and King Kong. It's probably already like available on the internet who wins, but I really hope it's Kong. I like Godzilla, but the King Kong movies are so much better than the Godzilla movies of recent. The old Godzilla movies are dog shit, but as of like 2000 and whatever the hell, when they did that one with my man's I can't remember his name right now, from Cloverfield Lane, when they did that one, I really liked it. It was really good. And then, you know, when you fought the 2 T-Rexes and shit, and he broke the one's jaw and fucking started flopping it around. I was like, yeah, oh shit, that's a savage right there. And the second one, Skull Island, that was fucking nuts. Bro, that shit was ridiculous. I loved that one. That was crazy. I watched that like 3 or 4 times, so sometimes I get bored and I just want to see something like extra flashy and fucking CGI, like precious. And yeah, that was it. That was it for me. So, you know, the Godzilla movies, the story was just fucked. I mean, it's always garbage, but I guess the King of Monsters, I didn't watch it all the way to the end, but I seen the end on the internet, and yeah, maybe I should have watched all the way up until that part, but it's kind of hard to stay awake. Like, it was just a boring ass fucking movie until they were on the screen, and I just wasn't with it. You know what was a dope ass movie that was CGI that like they did not stop like the entire time? The whole movie was action. Was fucking Pacific Rim 1 and 2. Jesus fucking Christ, they did not make their money back as well as they should have, man. Pacific Rim was amazing. I feel like I'm getting some plosives. Okay, we're good. But yeah, Pacific Rim, there we go. Pacific Rim was it was amazing. I think they went all the fuck out on that bitch. That part where he picked up the motherfucking cruise liner and turned that bitch into a sword to whip that alien's ass. I was like, oh my goodness, bro. I saw it in theaters, thank God. I was one of the ones that contributed to their funds, you fucking dirty bastards that bootlegged it. But yeah, no, man, that shit was fucking epic. If you haven't seen Pacific Rim yet, I don't know what's wrong with you, and I recommend that movie. That fucking movie is great. And plus, you know, my dude, fucking Idris Elba, he played a really good general role in that movie because, you know, at first you kind of hate him, and then by the end of the movie, you totally relate and you get it. And it's a weird transition because, you know, he doesn't get a lot of airtime in the movie, but he's such a good actor. He was able to bridge the gap in just like facial expressions and just like some of the flashbacks and the way he acted it out. You could tell that he really loved the chick or whatever as a daughter and shit. I don't know. Anyways, good ass movie. Fucking brilliantly written. Action was crazy. The CGI must have been outrageously expensive and long process. It was just all around. I can't draw the line between what's reality and what's fucking CGI in that movie. It's so much fucking shit going on. Like Hellboy, there's a part where he's standing by one of the dead alien baby things or whatever. And don't mind my Tourette's, it's been on a tweak. But he's standing in front of the alien thing. And I can't tell if that's CGI the whole time or if there's actually like a gelatinous thing there. And it just, I don't know. They did really fucking good on that damn movie, bro. That's why I'm really curious to see what happens with this Godzilla versus King Kong on the 31st. I got HBO Max, so I'll be tuned in. And I really want to see King Kong win, but I think Godzilla's a little bit more powerful. You know what I'm saying? I seen the very end of the King of Monsters or whatever the fuck, and his like back all lit up, and he had some like super nuclear explosion technique and shit. Kong ain't got none of that. He just got these hands. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he knows how to put it to him right. But I'm repping Kong, bro, all day. Just like Mike Tyson, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. You know what I'm saying? I fucks with that. There's a new Donnie Yen movie, by the way, if you guys are into Donnie Yen. He was Ip Man and multiple other great-ass roles. But he's got a new movie called Big Brother. It's all subtitles. You have to read or speak Chinese if you can speak it. But it's a fucking great-ass movie. There's barely any martial arts in it. It's just a really good-ass movie. And you know what? Just if they did it in English, it'd ruin it. Because it's the culture. Just like their expressions, the way they talk and everything. It was just really good. I recommend it if you guys can get it. I had to rent it, so I don't know if it's on any of the streaming platforms, but I paid him some money for it. It's worth it. I fucks with my mans. All right, now I know some of y'all have probably seen it by now, but the Lil Nas X video, we got to address that. I'm sorry, I was kind of dreading coming up to this, but what the flying fuck? I can't. I just can't comprehend how people think that that's music or that shit was good. And the video, I'll give it to them. They put a lot of money in that video. It was mostly CGI and good makeup effects, but dude, popping his booty on the devil, I can't do it, man. I mean, I don't even care. You know, like I'll scream Hail Satan all day, even though I don't even care. I don't worship Satan. I don't even care about Satan. But it's just, you guys know, this is Cthulhu Caverns. All that shit is blasphemy around here. All hail Cthulhu. No, but anyways, just the whole thing up and down was just 100% trash and gawk and awe. Like, Marilyn Manson kind of did that, but he didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That's extra bad. I don't know. I just can't do it. I can't understand how that's even cool to be played. But whatever. To each his own. I just had to get it out of the way. I don't fuck with it. And I don't care that he's gay. Like, I didn't even know that he was gay until today. That's fine. Like, there's plenty of opportunities for gay rappers in the game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no discrimination. If you got bars, you got bars. That's all there fucking is to it. But that mumble rap bullshit right off the bat, you guys know I don't fuck with that. So instantly into the trash. But watching the video, it hurt my soul to watch. And it was like the first thing I seen first thing in the morning because everybody's talking about it. So I wake up at fucking 4 o'clock to go to work, and I'm sitting here busting a shit, and I'm like, all right, fuck it. I regretted it. I didn't watch it all the way to the end. I watched it all the way up until his booty was in Satan's face, and I was like, yeah, I've had enough. Plenty enough. I just couldn't do it, man. It's just too much for me. My eyeballs are melting onto my cheeks. And I don't know, man. It could have been done a better way. I don't know. To be honest with you, everything was, all the other stuff that was in it, it wasn't that bad. It was just that part. It's like, come on. And then I find out today, look, like I said, I don't really care about the Jesus devil shit, but he's extra flaunting that shit. And it's almost like, look, when I was growing up, there was goth kids, there was emo kids, there was gangster kids. And basically, when motherfuckers try to come into one of those circles, they get the gangster tested. You know what I'm saying? Are you really a goth? Are you really a gangster? So on and so forth. I want somebody to test his ass, see if he's really satanic. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he's just using that shit for a fucking attention grab like a motherfucker, bro. But, I mean, whatever you got to do to get dollars in your pocket, I guess. But, I don't know. To be honest with you, that's a level I couldn't stoop to. You know, like, I'm not super religious, nor do I, yeah, that shit is horrible. Thanks, Drex. I don't, I'm not super big on religion. I don't care about it enough to talk about it in a bad way or a good way, really. But when you see stuff like that, it even disgusts me a little bit. It's just like, come on, man. You know that there is people out there that are most of the United States, you would think, I guess, was like Christian or Something like that. I don't know. I don't know what people are. I don't talk to people. But I don't know. You would think that that wouldn't be the mainstream thing people would want to see. But when I go in the comments and the shit and I see how many people liked it and how many people are commenting on there, how hard that shit is, and he's got bars, I'm like, okay, I'm done, man. Like, dude, I don't know. I feel like I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do kind of have a conspiracy theory. I feel like whoever the big daddy is that controls the music industry is trying to make hip hop less potent by just watering it down with a bunch of weird ass shit that makes it just irrelevant, where people are like, oh, that hip hop stuff. Oh no. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I've been a rapper my whole life, and it's always been about, at least in my opinion, the way I was raised is the best artist had the most wittiest fucking bars, the best comebacks, the best like put together flow, good structure, good cadences, good emotion to it. It doesn't sound like you're reading it. You know what I'm saying? There's lots of aspects you just really had to have. You didn't have to be a super rhyme genius, but you just had to be able to structure your shit right where it just, you know what I'm saying, it hit like that. Because I had rappers that could contend with me that didn't nearly rhyme as much as I do or have the ability to rhyme as much as I do, but they can hold their fucking ground in a cipher. They still could deliver bars, you know what I'm saying? Like DMX. DMX wasn't super fucking compound syllable wordplay shit, but that boy got the fucking point across, didn't he? You know what I'm saying? There's gaps, there's pockets, there's ways to do it. But that shit right there is just not the way to do it. You know what I'm saying? And like, all right, another example. And by the way, I'm repping Looney Tunes right now, dog. Shout out to my dog Pepe. They R.I.P. Pepe. They got my dog. Man, how you gonna mangle my dog like that? No, I'm just kidding. But for real though, like at the same time they're canceling that, they're letting WAP be performed at the Grammys. And look, I'm not trying to get on. I don't want it canceled. I don't care. It's already done. It's happened. But look. When I was a kid, when I was like 10 or 11, I had artists that I liked so much that I wanted them to win awards. And whenever I heard there was a celebrity award show on, I would go and watch it. And I watched fucking what's the name, Bruno, fall from the ceiling with this fucking he was suspended by strings or whatever, and he came down and put his ass in Eminem's face. And at the time, that was like, oh no, he didn't. That was like the most egregious thing that I've ever seen on the Grammys or any award show. And that was pretty gross. Everybody talked about it for a long time. So, oh, yeah, they did him like that. And that shit just disappeared because it's M. But I don't know, man. I would be like in the living room like, oh, why can't I watch this, Mom? What are you talking about? This looks really friendly. You know, I want to watch. I want to see this shit. This shit looks interesting as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, obviously that's not cool. If, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand the concept. Like a fucking, he was a little rapey, but a cartoon character that just came strong on the women. He never actually physically did anything. He just look, when I was a kid, when I seen Pepe Le Pew, you know what I learned from it? Obviously girls don't like that and people think you're fucking weird. Nobody treated him like another one of the gang. They treated him like a fucking weirdo. Like you should treat somebody that acts like that. So I learned a valuable lesson watching that shit that they got canceled. You know what I'm saying? What kind of valuable lesson am I watching two bitches fucking shake their booties at each other on the stage half naked? Don't get me wrong, the stuff that I enjoy in my free time. But just, I don't understand it. Help me understand this. Make it make sense that we're not okay with a cartoon from the 50s that came on strong to women, but we're okay and it's empowering for women to shake their asses at the Grammys. I don't get it. About a song called Wet Ass Pussy. I don't get it. Like the shaking the asses thing, that's been happening at the Grammys forever. Everybody shakes their fucking ass, comes out dressed in meat and shit. But the song they're performing itself, if anybody looks, oh, what's a WAP? Oh, what? Hey, Mom, what's a WAP? I don't know, man. It's just too much for me. If you have children, you should understand. Yeah, no, I get you, Dad. I feel the same way about the public, the human beings. I don't like human beings. Human beings are gross people. If I don't know you, I don't like you. But if I know you, I probably love you. You know what I'm saying? There's probably a good reason why we still know each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't really care what political leanings you have or what your sexual preference is or what religion you are. That shit doesn't really matter to me. What matters to me is character. Who are you? Are you like some moochy little piece of shit that's gonna come over here and just fucking live off of everybody around me and drag us down? Are you going to be a person that eventually in the future could be an asset and a fellow team member? What could you be? Could we be friends? Could we be neighbors? You know what I'm saying? That's the questions that we should be asking. But nowadays, most people just go straight to whatever fucking bias or disgusting thing that they think inside. And it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? Somebody looks at some dude with a truck and an American flag on it, and they're like, oh, he's a Trumper. How do you know that? Why don't you ask him what he believes in? He might not even fucking like that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? He might just be American as shit or something, or I don't know. Or maybe he's an immigrant and he's been here for a long time and he loves America like that. He wants to represent. This is his place now. Who knows? You don't know the fucking story. So I don't judge anybody off of exactly how they look. Now, don't get me wrong. You see a bunch of hillbillies with some fucking suspenders looking at you all weird and spitting tobacco chew out of their fucking mouth. Probably not bend over naked in front of those dudes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's just the way people treat each other now is just so fucking ridiculous. And then the music game is the same thing. It's like, oh, everybody's got their own little fucking ego, their own little team. They're like, oh, I'm only going to work with the people on my team and the people in my little circle or whatever. Well, you're never going to get anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, the magic of music is that it's almost being like we're all in our own band. You know what I'm saying? And you just have I'm really dehydrated. Hold on one second. But it's like, you know, I'm sure comedians feel the same way when it's like, oh, I know you're slightly a threat, but you are really good at what you do, and I like that. I like to keep you around. Keeps me on my toes. That's how I feel about artists that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? If I meet an artist and he's got fucking bars, like he's good, you know, not necessarily a threat, but he could be if he wanted to be, or she. That's a person I want around because I want to be able to stay on my fucking toes. Be like, okay, I see what they're doing. I guess I got to step it up in this direction over here. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, if you're friends, then when you make music together, it's a glorious thing, especially when you're all on the same page. So, but that's not how it is. Everybody's reclusive. Everybody wants to do their own thing and stay in their own lane away from everybody else. I understand the coronavirus thing, but even then, when you got the internet at your fingertips and you were able to hit up everybody around you, some people just don't. Not me. If I know you, like I'll hit up people that never hit me up. I'm not going to drop no names. I wouldn't. But I hit up people that don't even think of me ever. I'm sure of it. And every now and then I'll just be like, I wonder what this person's doing. Hey, how's the engineering going? Hey, how's the producing going? I've been checking out some of your stuff, blah, 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 which I always do. You know, but nobody ever does that to other people. I don't see it. No, to me, I don't really see it. But I also don't see people doing that with other people. I can't drop no names, but man, I don't see this group working with that group and making a super fucking show happen together. You know what I'm saying? I don't see this person with this studio and this person with that studio put together some money and get some big names in that bitch and get a big feature going, a big cipher or something. Nobody does that. There's no community. There's no like, oh, hey, I heard you guys are going to try to throw this venue or whatever. Like maybe we could throw half on it and we could all collect at the end. Bam. Then everybody brings everybody's fans. Now everybody has double the fans if you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has a famine mentality. Everybody's me, and nobody else can have any because there's not enough for everybody. Look, I listen to heavy metal, swing music, hip hop, dubstep, fucking orchestral music, fucking everything but country pretty much. I even listen to like different countries play instruments that are like weird instruments like the tambala and fucking the didgeridoo and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes it sounds good when you got the good ambience and you smoking and shit, you just chilling in the studio or something. It just feels good to listen to some like weird abstract music. So I got a diverse palette. You know, most people just, I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, speaking of a diverse palette, we have Esoteric is everywhere. You should be able to find it on every platform you want to. I recommend that you do. And also, I see Drex was in here. Drex, he's dope. You should look him up. He's got a album called The Good, The Bad, and something else. I can't remember it. I apologize. Please, if you're still in here, drop your album. Oh, excuse me. Your album link in the description or in the comments. Anyways, but so your homie Jay. He's been hard at work. Some of you might not know this, but he just recently got the other half of what we needed. We both have our equipment fully upgraded and ready to go. If you guys follow Jay, you probably seen him post a picture today. We're ready to roll. This year, there's no more fucking wasting time. We've got all these upgrades that we wanted to do, and now we are at peak potential for right now. And we're going to be constantly building. But anyways, hold on. I actually wanted to showcase a song that I was listening to by homie Jay off of Alien the other day. That was like, god damn. Pretty sure it's the second on here. Yes, listen to this shit. I love this song. Shout out to your homie Jay.
Ever since I started, it seems like all the odds are against me. Every step I'm taking forward, I fall with nothing to catch me. Drop falling, but y'all won't let me go. Eat and collect this dough. You hearing the music in me, no need for a stethoscope. My chest exposed, I pour my heart out, fighting to get it bubbling, cause they don't really want it. Like it when I am suffering, yes, I flow really far. I'm writing and I've been hustling, like it now it's another late night. I'll be staying up again to grind. When they said I rhyme, no one took me serious, they laughing at me. I was thinking I must look delirious. Surprised when they said that I was really about my business. They doubted this kid acting like they didn't know how to listen, but I stuck with it. Took minutes to find my rhythm, was spitting, convincing critics that this is just how I get them. No matter the obstacle, it is possible and I feel it. It is me against the odds, and the odds are that I'ma beat it. Is it that hard to believe when you look me in the eye? That a warrior is what you see. I'm never wearing a disguise. I will do just what I need. I was bred just to survive. Always focused on my feet. It's just me against the odds. Is it that hard to believe when you look me in the eye? That a warrior is what you see. I'm never wearing a disguise. I will do just what I need. I was bred just to survive. Always focused on my feet. It's just me against the odds.
I've been waiting. This my time. Now I'm here to get what's mine.
All my life has been this way, there is no one defending Jay the underdog. I endlessly put in hours to set it straight. I wasted time working with people that weren't good for my health. Guess if you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So I doubled up that overtime, working a dead-end job. Wanted to kick it into overdrive, hoping to get it on. I built a studio at the crib, my only hobby was to practice biz. So obtaining the skills I've gained and becoming who I am today was no accident. Started printing CDs, I would go and sell them out every other evening. Gotta rely on word of mouth, doing shit that we need. Trying to build me up some clout, none of which is easy, but I never had a doubt. So I started booking shows and not just local. Went and did my thing with big names on the road like I'm supposed to. No one on my side of push, not even the people that I'm close to. It's just me against the odds, and the odds are that I'ma blow soon.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I was listening to that shit at work the other day, and that shit just hit me some type of way. Anyways, yeah, so, we hard at work like we usually are. Esoteric wasn't the end, obviously. And, this is live at Cthulhu Caverns, so this is the studio, so I guess I'll give you some behind the scenes a little bit. So last year, we kind of had a system where after we dropped something, we took a break for like a week or 2 weeks where we didn't write, and we just tried to absorb the world. Well, it made for one good album, 2 good solos, but this year, the year of the beard, 2021, we decided, hashtag the year of the beard. I'll love you for it. Anyways, we tried to make it. We tried to make it so there was no breaks in between. All we did is fucking work. So, Esoteric is just the beginning of our journey this year, and I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna enjoy the rest of the journey this year. Let me adjust this just a little bit. It's kind of fucking with me. There we go. Yeah. So, everything that we do from here on in is about to have a whole different quality to it. It's hard to even explain how much we've upgraded in the last year. More than we have upgraded in our entire career together. It is ironically, it had nothing to do with stimulus checks. How you like that? All right, I ain't gonna lie. Stimulus probably spent like $600 out of that towards music. But every drop of every other one went on bills and buying a Jeep. So yeah, no, we don't play them games. You know what I'm saying? I save up, Jay saves up, and we get the things that we put our eyeballs on. And we always set goals, realistic goals, not unrealistic pipe dreams. We always set the next step to where we're going. And I'm gonna quote Mike Tyson's fucking coach or his trainer. He said, "Every step that you take is a step towards being the champion." So, Whether you're, you know what I'm saying, just refreshing on some old music of yours, or listening to somebody else's new music and maybe getting some inspiration, or even just bullshitting around and absorbing life. Every step you take, if you keep that in your mind, is a step towards being the champion. So we set steps. We said, obviously, we want to here's our goal. Here's my goal, at least, for sure. I just want to make a comfortable living on music. I don't want to be super rich or nothing. That would be nice. That's awesome. But I'm aiming for at least making a comfortable living off of music. Is that so hard to ask for? I work really hard and I invest a lot in everything I do, and I don't stop working, and I never will stop working. There's no fucking excuse. You know what I'm saying? And I will not stop. Even if nothing happens, I'll be 95, still in this bitch twisting knobs and fucking pulling on my daw. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm quitting this shit. Especially with all the time and fucking money invested now, that'd be fucking stupid as fuck, wouldn't it? There's no way it's gonna fucking happen. So the only thing that can happen is what we're aiming for. That's the only outcome that is acceptable, is the fucking end of the road where you're aiming. You know what I'm saying? And I would, like I said, I would love to be rich and famous. Maybe not famous. I'd love to just be rich. I wouldn't want everybody seeing what I look like and fucking I can't go any goddamn where if that was the thing. I would not want that. But I would like to be able to, like, you know, spread a good message or go, what up, though, night? You know what I'm saying? I would like to go, you know, hit people up and do interviews and shit like that. That'd be fun as fuck, especially hit, like, Joe Rogan Experience, Bill Burr's podcast, you know what I'm saying? Fucking hop on Snoop Dogg's fucking little thing he got, the little radio, or a little, like, news type thing he be having. You know, the hot box with Be Real, or even, shit, if good luck, you know, maybe, what's it, is it hot boxing with Mike Tyson? What's his one? I can't remember what his shit was. Even I'd like to get on Hot Ones. That would be dope as fuck, wouldn't you? You know, that I actually been thinking really hard about getting a Hot One like set. You know what I'm saying? All the ones that they be having on there, and just seeing if we could take the test. You know what I'm saying? Just each little one has a little dab on it. Shit, I'm down with that, bro. If anybody else is trying to do that, we could film it. But I know for sure I can't handle hot shit, so I'm gonna die. I would like to have it filmed, because if I die, at least somebody can make some money on it. It is, yeah, see, Knight knows it's hot boxing with Mike Tyson. Anyways, so what's Be Real's one? I can't remember what his was. Fuck. I guess I should, I can't. I don't want to pull up another YouTube. That would not look, or that would not go well for my YouTube. Last time it shut me down doing that. Anyways, so yeah, I've been looking out into the world, and I've been seeing lots of things kind of seem like they're changing a little bit towards the better. Like yeah, see, oh, okay, no, I know, now I know what you're talking about. You love hot shit, but that should be too hot. The smoke box would Be Real. Thank you, you son of a bitch, knowing every goddamn podcast that's worth a fuck. Anyways, but yeah, Knight said it was too hot for him, and that motherfucker from Florida. Well, he's not from Florida, but he spends a lot of time in Florida, so I know that motherfucker be getting that Cajun spicy ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, ooh. And he said he can't handle it. I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure I'd be dead by like wing 6. I wouldn't be able to handle that shit at all. But yeah, no, there's a couple of people out in the world. I've been seeing a lot of positive stuff too. Like I don't know why I'm about to mention them. There's no reason. I'm not like advertising, or I'm not like, I don't know. But I see fucking D's out there with his camera, and he been wrecking shit lately with his fucking with his exposures and everything on his film. Everything that I've seen him do so far with his cameras have been pretty dope. Shout out to D's. Also, I've been seeing a lot of crack house shit, and they've been doing a lot of good advertisements, and it keeps on hitting my radar, and I like in a good way. It's not like annoying or nothing. It just when it hits, it seems just about right. Like, okay, oh, that makes sense. Right after, you know, them advertising some shit on reverb.com or something like that, to me, bam, here's another sponsored post from the crack house. Like, okay, that's what's up. I see y'all, and I like that, because I like a lot of the material that they turn out of there. I haven't heard necessarily a garbage mix. I've heard some stuff that sounded like it wasn't all the way mixed, but I've 90% of the shit I've heard come out of there sounds radio ready. So hell yeah, I feel you, Knight. I watch every podcast I possibly can. Do you watch Bill Burr's Monday morning, whatever the fuck? That shit's so funny, bro. Listening to him read off his fucking his sponsors, bro. He loses sponsors so often. He be reading some fucked up ass shit, bro. He's actually just recently advertised something. I guess they're about to get another free advertisement from me. God damn it. But I heard about this shit called Liquid Death. It's water. It murders your thirst. And it kills plastic pollution. I love it, bro. It's an aluminum can and it looks kind of like a beer, but it's just fucking purified water. That's kind of a dope ass thing. Kind of like, all right, so there's like there's a coffee shop in California. I hope it's still in business. But their motto is, if you don't drink our coffee, then fuck you. I love it. I would eat and drink there every day. I would fucking shop with them all the time because their fucking moniker's the best. Like, that shit better have balls to back it up too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure that they have some good ass fucking coffee. I'm sure of it. I've never been there, but when I seen that coffee cup, it was one of their, like, sitting on their tables or whatever. I was like, I drink there for sure. Drink there. I get my mojo on. I know Knight's another fellow lover of the coffee. Sometimes I get Thai food when you order is what heat. Yeah, no, Thai food be having some spicy ass shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I got some sushi one time that I wasn't prepared for, and they put some like extra. It wasn't wasabi. It was something else inside. Oh, it might have been wasabi. Shit. Now that I'm thinking back, it could have been, but it seemed like it was a lot more potent than regular wasabi. Anyways, but I guess I got my point across. I just wanted to get in here and fuck around. And no, I guess I'll kick it for a minute because I've been thinking about a lot of things that I've been hearing, like from some underling producers. I ain't gonna drop no names, but some people that really need to hear this probably. Get it right at the source. That is one of my most important things that I try to follow. You can't make a shitty ass recording sound the best. You know what I'm saying? You can get the best out of getting a good recording. You know what I'm saying? If you got something clipping and brick walling, or sometimes you'll say something really, really low and then scream at the top of your lungs. If it's too mangled, there's a lot of stuff you can do with compression, but there's some stuff you can't save. And if you do, it just sounds mangled. But anyways, get it right at the source. Get a good recording. You know what I'm saying? Balance the mix. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the frequencies when you're looking into EQ on every instrument, everything shares frequencies, but some of them have frequencies in them that don't need to be there and they interfere with others. Also, stereo width. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that everything has its place in a mix. There's a book. It's called The Art of Mixing and Mastering. I can't remember what studio it was by, but I read it cover to cover like 5 times back in the day. And it was probably the best book I've ever read about mixing and mastering. And they had this great visual diagram. I've never seen it since then. But they kind of like used big spheres, see-through different color spheres to kind of like represent where it should sound like it is. And it was like, as they're explaining it, it sounds kind of like, you know, hard to grasp at first. But once you look at the visual imagery of how the imaging of what they are explaining, and then you go back to the literature, it makes all the more sense. You know what I'm saying? So maybe look into that. Maybe you might need a visual aid on some of the like stereo width type things, because you really want to make sure everything has its own place in the mix. I could give you a good example. Like when you're engineering like rock stuff, sometimes you'll get a kick and it'll hit, and it'll be like somewhere underneath like 100 or 40 hertz down, where there's sub-region bass that doesn't need to be there, and you just cut that out, and that kick seems like it's just a little stronger. Plus, you leave room for the actual bass, and it's a great technique. It's been being used forever. And sometimes I like to do EQ before compression or compression before EQing. It depends on what you're mixing, really. But maybe you should switch up your techniques every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Try something different every now and then. Experiment, motherfuckers. And that's all I gotta say. You know, try to be original. Try to be normal, people. I'm not normal. I don't have any normal in me. I'm a weirdo. A bearded weirdo. And by the way, Esoteric's available since March 19th everywhere. So whatever platform you listen to music on, go listen to it there. I'm about to go find off and go fuck it. off is what direction in which thou shalt go fuck. Enjoy your night. Peace.